What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Malingi, aka Lingling, aka MJ, and welcome back to another video. So guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about something today. Your boy has lost 20 kilograms. Bruh. I don't even know. Like, seriously, I'm like speechless. But I'm loving it. I definitely do. I really just want to really thank God. Honestly, like, could have never made it through all of this without it. I definitely didn't believe in myself. So, like, as weird as that may sound, actually, it's not even weird. A lot of people can probably relate to that. You know, we've all been at a point in our lives where we feel like that, like, we can't do a certain thing, but if you put all your mind, your body, your spirit towards it, then who knows? I want to thank all of you guys for all your support, all your messages that you guys have sent through to me. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I honestly cannot thank you guys enough. Like, you guys are actually a big part of the reason why I can keep going. Does that make sense? Yeah. You guys are a big part of the reason why I can keep moving forward. And yeah, like, thank you so much. Like, honestly, a lot of you guys have shown your support with me, and I'm really thankful and grateful for that. I really am. I really appreciate all of you guys, so thank you so much. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into the main gist of this video. Why you guys are watching this video. I will be letting you guys know how I lost 20 kilos in 2 months. Now, disclaimer, it was around 9 weeks. It was just a bit over 2 months, but technically 2 months isn't always equated to 8 weeks, if you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, so I'm here to give you guys 7 tips on how to lose 20 kilos in around 2 months. We'll move on to our first number tip. What's up with my English today? Anyways, let's move on to tip number 1. So tip number 1 is to watch what you eat. Yes, watch what you eat. Like, literally, you have to watch your food. Could have ate healthy all week, but you probably weren't watching your food, okay? So please, you have to watch what you eat. And that also goes into portion controlling. Like, there is that, like, magic rule of thumb where, you know, you grab a smaller plate and you put your amount of food on that plate so it seems fuller. And you guys can do that. You know, it definitely can help a lot of people. I know that it's definitely helped me in the past. Has it helped me now? Bro, I don't really care. I actually don't. I just grab any plate that's there, and I portion control it myself. If it looks big on a plate, then cool. If it looks small on a plate, awesome. I don't really care. All I care about is what's on that plate, and what am I eating, okay, and how much am I eating on that plate. Personally, I actually like it the other way around as well. I don't like eating on small plates. I like eating on bigger plates, and no, that doesn't force me and encourage me to eat even more. In fact, it kind of makes me want to eat less. And the reason being is because I actually like to pretend that I am fine dining. Now, my portions are not that small in terms of that. So yeah, tip number 2, guys, is to listen to testimonials and podcasts. Now, I watch a lot of testimonials on YouTube. It's like literally there's so many people, so many testimonials on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers share their testimonials, and a lot of podcasts as well. Like, I listen to a lot of podcasts on Spotify, even TED Talks. Some of them can really help you guys really just stay on track. They really do keep you on track. I actually wanted to shout out one of these channels. This channel has definitely kept me motivated. They've gone on topics on former obese people, weight loss surprises. Like, this channel is called Luke Nawal. It's an amazing channel. They talk about they pretty much showcase people's weight loss stories, and yeah, I'll link it down into the description below. Feel free to check them out, guys. They've got thousands of subscribers. So that was tip number 2, guys. So tip number 3 is indulge in health content. Now, whether that be through YouTubers, I know a lot of YouTubers who I follow, a lot of health content creators, and also a lot of YouTubers that I follow are also mukbangers. They were so, I kind of like getting the best of both worlds. Yeah, so like indulge yourself in health content that can also come through like documentaries, docuseries, whatever. Indulge yourself in it, right? Just get up all in that health content and educate yourself. It's not just on YouTube, but also go to the library, pick up a book. Even on the internet is at your disposal. Start learning. And if you want to take it even a big step forward, study. Study for it. You don't have to go to uni to be proficient in weight loss. You don't. I should have told myself that back in 2015. Now, tip number 4. Now, tip number 4 is going to be a funny one. Tip number 4 is to watch Super Size vs Super Skinny. Now, if you guys don't know what Super Size vs Super Skinny is, it is a British reality TV show. It's a British show that pretty much grabs 2 individuals from each end of the spectrum. So you've got your super skinny and then you've got your super size. So they pretty much diet swap for a week. And the super sizes actually get taken to America to get a glimpse of what their future may hold, because they're just like, there were just bigger individuals in America on the TV show. There was just bigger individuals there. They incorporate visuals. That's what I was just talking about. They incorporate visuals into the show, and it's extremely important to see people to be aware of. So this show definitely does create awareness in a sense. So now we move on to tip number 5. Now, tip number 5 is to stay active, guys. Whether that be like 10 minutes per day, it doesn't really matter. Get up, get on your feet, go for a walk. Like literally 10 minutes a day can go a long way. That's 70 minutes per week of walk, okay, of walking, of activity. Now, obviously, if you guys can walk more than 10 minutes, which most of you can, go for 30, go for 40, go for an hour. There's also that rule that, you should be walking 10,000 steps a day. And as of lately, yeah, I actually have been walking 10,000 steps a day, simply because of my work and also my commute to and from work. Avoid being the couch potato. Like, I have finally understood what it is to become a couch potato. Earlier this year, I was a couch potato. Okay, I was a couch potato. Don't even get me started. I was literally watching movies at the beginning of this lockdown. I was sitting there watching movies. And it's crazy because this year in general, I have not worked a lot. Nowhere near as much as I did last year. And the reason being is because I actually got sick earlier this year, and I was off work for like around 5 to 6 weeks. And then I went back to work for like 2 weeks, and then what do you know? Lockdown. Then I was off work for 6 months. So from 6 weeks I had off, 2 weeks back to work, and then 6 months off. Now that may sound like a dream to a lot of people. Now, lockdown, I don't want to take it lightly. Lockdown has definitely affected a lot of people, negatively. And I know it's definitely affected me negatively as well. But I always try to see the light in the dark. I always try to see the light at the end of the tunnel. At the end of the tunnel. That sounds like I'm dying. No. I always try to see the good and the bad things, okay? Now, that's also something that I encourage you guys to do as well. I just always seek the good, always seek good, and you just live such a more wholesome life. Seek God. Like, just lie around. I will literally become like a seal that just like lies on a rock and just like goes back and forth. But even a seal was more active than I was. So tip number 6 is prioritizing your health. Now, I'm not making excuses for my fluffy people out there. Look, a lot of the reason people are not obese for no reason. Okay, there are a lot of reasons why people become obese, and something that I've found common within obese people is that they're not prioritizing their health because they are prioritizing other people before they are prioritizing themselves. And it's not a bad thing. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a very selfless thing, in fact. But I do encourage obese people who can relate to that to become a bit more selfish in a good way. Okay, I have to admit, like, there are a lot of bigger people are a lot more nicer. I can definitely 100% say that a lot of bigger people are a lot nicer. Start taking care of your health so that you can be around your family that you've been so selfless for. So that you've been selfless for many years, right? So yeah, like I use my brother as an example because I want my brother to stay around, and you never know. Obesity is a big killer. It's a big killer, especially within the Polynesian community. It definitely takes a lot of us away, so that is tip number 6, guys, and that's pretty much it. My camera's gonna die now, so I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will go back to my room now. I will throw it back to my room. Amen. Hallelujah. We go on to tip number 7. Okay, so tip number 7 is probably one of the most important ones that I want to talk to you guys about, and that is consistency over frequency. Now, what I mean by that, it is so much better to go to the gym like 2 to 3 times a week rather than like 5 to 6 times one week and then not showing your face for the rest of the year. I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. No, why are you saying it? I didn't do that. Are you accusing me of doing that? No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that in 2019. I didn't donate to the gym, for like 11 months. No, I didn't do that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? What the heck? What's wrong with you? Okay, I did that. Okay. I have to admit, I've made some really silly decisions back in the past, and plenty more silly decisions to make in the future. But I definitely have learned from that, and to definitely have learned that remaining consistent is key. Remaining disciplined is also key as well. Discipline, for me, discipline over motivation. To be honest, I've only gone to the gym like 4 times max per week, maybe 5. Like twice in one day if you're counting that. But usually I go to the gym like 3 to 4 times a week. Last week I only went twice, okay? But 3 to 4 times a week. I usually just go 3 times a week, okay? I have a push day, pull day, and a leg day. That's about it. Like, that's it, right? And then I'm cool with that. I also have work. I work in a fine dining restaurant, so there's a lot of walking involved, and that's pretty much my cardio. Be realistic. Just because you don't go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week doesn't mean you should beat yourself up for it. I've literally gone to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, and I've been able to pull this off, and so can you. The exercise is literally just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this. So many people have said this before, and I want to reinforce it again. It is not the gym necessarily, it is the diet. The diet is looking at me like, bro, my back hurts because I've been carrying your ass for like 22 years, okay? That is what my diet is pretty much saying. But like, my diet has been carrying me. My diet has been carrying me for the past 2 months. And if it wasn't for my diet, I would have never lost this amount of weight. It literally is your diet, and it is so much easier to lose weight through your diet than your exercise. Burning 500 calories and cutting 500 calories, what's easier? But yeah, guys, that is about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you once again as well for showing your support, your encouragement, all your comments, all your messages. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. I also want to give a shout out to Uplift Christian Apparel, guys. This is not a sponsored video. It isn't. I've bought this with my own money. I've bought this with myself, and I do encourage you guys to check these guys out. If you guys are into Christian apparel, they are a Christian apparel infused with fitness business brand. So if you guys are interested in that, like, it's so good. It really is so good. It's got that nice sleek style, and it's also got that minimalistic style. Like, as you guys can see here, they pay attention to detail. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys found this video helpful, or if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, queries, concerns, inquiries, whatever, please drop it down to the comment section below. But if you have inquiries, then you can email me. I'll have my email in my description below. If you guys like what you see, you guys want to see new content every single week on a Tuesday, then yeah, consider becoming a subscriber today and smash that subscribe button. Like always, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys stay safe, stay tuned, and stay Gucci, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.